It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachakwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth and sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. U.S. facing natural gas shortage. Reuters. It says record LNG export. It says record. Record. It's the same word but pronounced differently depending on the sentence or phrase. So it says record LNG exports to Europe reportedly threaten America's domestic gas consumption. So let's have a look, see what's going on here. Shell producers in the United States are struggling to meet growing domestic and international natural gas demand, according to an analysis by Reuters. The report concluded that a hotter than expected summer and a lack of alternative energy sources have left the nation's inventories below the seasonal average. It added that there were no signs of improvement in the level of inventories despite the rise in gas prices. The latest data showed in the Permian Shale Basin, which contributes some 12 of the total which contributes some 12% of U.S. total gas output, and the rig count in the Permian has been down for 2 weeks in a row. Less drilling means less associated gas to aid the national total, the news outlet reported. While American energy companies have been exporting liquefied natural gas, LNG, to Europe at record states, calls have emerged lately to reduce those supplies to make sure there is enough for the U.S. market. Hey, man. But wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. The reason why Europe is going through a gas shortage, a gas crisis, and an energy crisis is because the United States came up with the idea of putting sanctions on Russia's gas imports. And so because Europe follows suit with it, now Europe is getting far less gas from Russia than they ever had before. So the reason why Europe is struggling with this gas crisis, the gas shortage, and the energy crisis, it really goes back to the United States of America. So now that the United States of America have put Europe in this pickle, now they want to stop giving Europe gas? But hey, going back to Revelation chapter 17, verse 17. Okay, the dragon shall hate the whore. Okay, talking about the 10 horns, which represents the 10 European markets, or the European Economic Community. Okay, the 10 cities that are a part of NATO, they're going to end up turning on the United States of America, like it tells you in Obadiah 1 and 7, and they're going to end up shooting their intercontinental ballistic missiles, which can carry up to hundreds of nuclear warheads, on the United States of America. Now you start to see how NATO is going to turn on the United States of America. Okay? Hey, it's not looking good for you, Babylon. Okay? Which the United States of America is Babylon the Great, according to the Holy Scriptures. It says, with heating season around the corner in both Europe and the United States, it says, and with a lot of people in both places using gas for heating, the price outlook for gas does not look good from a consumer's perspective, Reuters wrote. It says the report noted that it is unlikely U.S. gas prices will climb anywhere near European levels, but wait a minute. Down there in San Francisco, I was watching the San Francisco brothers last night, and they said that gas down there was up $8. So what are you talking about? Gas is not going to rise nowhere near Europe's. Nah, Gas down there in San Francisco is up $8. It says, but they are up by a whooping 300%. Let me reread that again. The report noted that it is unlikely U.S. gas prices will climb up anywhere near European levels, but they are up by a whooping 300% from a few years ago when gas was cheap because it was abundant. Right. And prices will go up on anything when there is a shortage of it. So with that, I'm going to leave off with this right here. Excuse me. Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Babylon is the United States of America. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay? So this country is no longer being called tender and delicate. Excuse me. Okay? This country is no longer being called tender and delicate. This is no longer that city that was once regarded as the golden city. Or the city where where people thought the streets were paved with gold. Okay? This is no longer that place. You know, this is no longer the country where people could go to the stock market exchange buildings in order to, you know, put in a small amount of money and come out rich. Those days are over, man. The golden locks days, those days are over, man. Those days are over for Babylon. Okay, Babylon is about to receive judgment. With that, I'm going to say Shalom is on to the next one.